So today I'm going to be making Impossible Cheeseburger pie. And I already have done up, this is a pound of ground beef with an onion, usually like one small onion, medium onion to your preference. So the ground beef, it's simple, just a pound of ground beef and onion. Season it as you like. And we're going to take a 9-inch pie pan and just spray it. And since I already have the ground beef made up, I'm going to do the Bisquick, which is going to go into it. So with this, you're going to take half a cup of Bisquick. This is really easy to do. 1 cup of milk goes in there. Get that out here. Of course, I just have this open. And then I'm also going to show you after this, after the pie is made, the special sauce you can make that's delicious with it. So I'm going to use 1 cup of milk. And again, that was a half a cup of Bisquick. 1 cup of milk. And then you're going to take, which I already have prepared, 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. And then salt and pepper for your tasting. I mean, it usually says like half a teaspoon or whatever, but just sprinkle that in. And you're just gonna mix this till it comes to the consistency. So the only thing that stinks is you could use a mixer if you want, or you can just whip it up yourself, because Bisquick can be kind of hard to like. I probably should have got this prepared before I did it too. But this is the mix, and the only thing it's, you know, it's better to use a whisk or something, so you can get all the lumps out, which I probably should do right now instead. That's better to use. Okay. Because of the consistency, we're not making pancakes like we usually do with Bisquick, but we're just gonna keep getting this. Just try to get most of the lumps out. I guess it really doesn't matter too much, but because it's gonna cook in the oven, just being used for the base of the pie crust and okay. So I got most of the lumps out of it anyways. So I already greased the pan, and you're just gonna throw the ground beef, simple. It's already been drained, whatever kind of ground beef you use. The less fat, the less grease you get. And then we already have that. So we're going to take the Bisquick that I just mixed up, and we're gonna pour this just right over the pie. See how it looks? Very simple. You don't really have to mix it up. I just, you know, trying to make everything even a little bit, just so it's all gonna cook together. So just make sure you cook your ground beef first. Don't just throw it all in, because you want to make sure the meat is cooked. Then we're gonna take cheese. Any preference? I like to use the cheddar again, and just throw this all over the pie. Can use, like, cheese to me is not something you measure out. That's just something that you or your family would like. I have plenty of cheese, even if you want to add some to the top after you're done. But this is just perfect. Look, this is all you got here, and this doesn't look like much, but it's gonna be delicious when it comes out. So I'm going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees, which I'm preheating right now. And it's gonna go in for 25 minutes. And then I'm also gonna show you how to make the special sauce that will go with this when it's done. But I'm going in the oven, and then I'll take it out and show you what it looks like when it's done. Go. All right, so we have the Impossible Cheeseburger pie that's already done. I'm gonna put it on the table so you can see. Look at that. looks delicious. So right now I'm gonna show you how to make the special sauce that goes awesome with it. Okay. So we're gonna have, you take a half a cup of mayonnaise, which I already measured out. So this is just a half a cup of mayonnaise, like I said. And then we got 1/4 of ketchup. I'm just gonna mix this together. And there's like a lot of recipes out there to make all kinds of special sauces, but this is the one. This is just, I seem to like this one the best when I make this pie. It's great. And now we're gonna take. I already have. You can get some dilled cucumbers. People like to use relish, but I like the texture of the pickles in there. So these are just about not even a half a cup, but just use your own judgment on the pickles. So I chopped up some pickles, and these are just hamburger chips. You can chop them up to whatever size you like, but I like to have like it little chunky. So these are just, like I said, hamburger chip pickles. A lot of the recipes say to put in some sweet dill relish or something, but to get the pickles itself it's a big difference. So we get the ketchup, we get the mayonnaise, and we get the pickles. And then we're gonna take, apple vinegar. And the apple vinegar, we're only gonna use 2 tablespoons of it. Actually, sorry, teaspoons. So we're gonna use 2 teaspoons of apple vinegar. Okay, after you do that, we're gonna take 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. Make sure you only use a teaspoon and not a tablespoon, or you're gonna have it be really garlicky. So I'm gonna put a teaspoon of garlic powder. And it's, I believe last time I used not so much, maybe a half a teaspoon, just a little sprinkle of some paprika. And then it calls for black pepper, but again, I don't measure out my peppers and salt. I just kind of use my own. So there we have it. This is the delicious special sauce that, like McDonald's has their special sauce. Well, I do my dee-licious special sauce. So I'm going to cut a piece of pie, and I'm going to give it a shot and try it out. So you can see how good this cuts. That's a plate. And this just came out of the oven, so it's very, very hot. I'm trying to cut just a small piece here. And this is a special sauce. Put it right down there. And look at this. Look how delicious. The biscuit cooked with the cheese and the hamburger. It's just absolutely delicious. So good. Like, so delicious. Everybody will love it.